everyone, Kay Michelle here. I have a Chanel 22A unboxing here for you. I did receive this a couple of weeks ago. I have not fully unwrapped it or unboxed it, but I wanted to do that with you guys. So with that, I'm going to just do this quick unboxing of this little beauty. As always, it's wrapped well. My normal sales associate did secure this for me. Oh, and I do have a story about how this actually happened. So because this is, obviously I did do this, but this is a sought after item, and the process was quite unique. I told my sales associate with much less time than I normally give her. Normally, because I watch quite a few luxury YouTube channels, and like a few of them have reveals, or they show what's coming up in the new season a few months ahead of time. This one I had heard about from Haya Glamazon. I'll link her YouTube channel below. She's always got really good previews of the seasons that are coming up a few months in advance. Typically that's whenever I would have sent a note to my sales associate asking her to secure this item for me. I did not, because I honestly am trying to take a bit of a break from purchasing Chanel. I've got a Rolex on my wish list. I also had this Chanel color on my wish list, hence why I ended up going ahead and buying it. And so about 2 weeks before the collection dropped, I said, hey, I would like a crack at getting this. So this color has come by a couple of times, so you might be able to guess what color it is, but I don't know how much more luck I'm gonna have in terms of this color being re-released. So I do have a Rolex that is very important to me, that I am going to get as soon as it comes in. It's a daytime. I also told her I wanted potentially an emerald green. The emerald green that was coming out with 22A. She straight up said that one's going to be nearly impossible for me to get, but I can try to get you this one. Then what happened was rather odd. The release date, she said, we've got this one in, I've got it secured for you, but you have to come get it now. We can no longer do shipments within, I think, the first 7 days. So you can't even purchase it and they ship it to you. You actually have to come in for the first 7 days of the launch. Before, they won't even do curbside. And I bought this at the Neiman Marcus Chanel. They won't do but that one is a fully owned Chanel store. So they will not do curbside. They will not do prepay by phone. You actually have to be in the boutique now with all the new Chanel rules to be able to get this item, which, even though I watched tons of luxury YouTube, I did not know about that particular condition. So then and I was like, well, fine, then I can save my thousands of dollars to go towards my Rolex, which will be coming in any day. And so I need to go ahead and save that money anyway to prioritize my Rolex, which I wanted a Daytona this year. And I wanted a two-tone Rolex. So I want a gold Rolex, or part gold Rolex this year. And so I was like, oh, fine then, I'll save my money, and I won't get it. And then she told me about 2 weeks into the launch, or maybe a week and a half into the launch, hey, we've got that, but you're now up against, it's almost like a lottery system. You're up against all the other sales associates who have customers' names in the hat. So we can try to get it for you, but there's no guarantees. And then they apparently I'm gonna say draw straws, but they drew straws, or they somehow like picked a number out of a hat or did a random number generator. Not really sure how that happened, but within the next couple of hours, she informed me that I had secured this particular piece, that this was mine. I told her to ring me up. I think she was like already on her way to ringing me up, because I'd already told her, go ahead and charge my card as soon as, if you are able to get it. And that is how I got this piece. However, when I went to go pick it up, my sales associate was not there, because I think it was maybe like a day later, and another sales associate there, which is why I'm gonna be super nitpicky and I'm gonna say this, but like that's why there's this like thin, which is usually used for like small boxes, SLGs, and like some of the accessories. So it's a little bit thin. Who cares? Obviously my sales associate did this part. She usually has these bags ready for me to look at and peek at before she boxes and puts the ribbon and camellia on them and everything, because she's amazing. Anyways, so this one she had waiting for me to glance at. I told her not to worry about it, to just go ahead, and the lady who helped me to go ahead and just put the bow and ribbons on it, or the ribbon and camellia on it. And so she did. They had already closed, because now they close at 7:30, which is even crazier than 8 o'clock. Honestly, I think we're never going to go back to here's my rant. I don't think we're ever going to go back to normal hours, because every place is still closing early, even though I know we're not in a crunch time or like a worse time for COVID, but it seems like these shortened hours are going to stay. So they had shortened their hours even more, from 8 p.m. closing to 7:30 closing, and I got there at like 7:35, because it's like still, even though I work in town, I say that I work in the city that I purchased this in, which is not where I live. I live different places during the week versus on the weekend. I come back to be with my family, but during the week, I purchased this from the city that I work in. And so it was still, even with that, it was a 50 minute drive. And so I barely made it there on time. Plus I work super late. So anyways, so with that was a lot of rambling, and please forgive me, I'm sure. Okay, anyways, hopefully this will make it worth it. So here we go. Again, I have peeked at this, but I have not unwrapped it. I've just peeked at the color. Put this here. Receipt. No little sticker, because again, she usually leaves it open for me. Okay, can you guess what it is? I've given a lot of hints on what this bag is, and it's not in a classic dust bag. And it's a popular color that has been around for 3 different seasons now. And it is this beautiful baby. I hope y'all can see it. I might have to try to brighten the lights in here, but it is the 22A Chanel 19 caramel in the small size, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's absolutely perfect. And if you've ever seen my unboxing gone wrong with Chanel, it's because my sales associate had not packaged it, but my sales associate did package this, and of course it is perfection as always. So here we go. Let me do the honors, because this is more than I've actually seen of it right now. It is beautiful. You know, I'm curious. I don't know if this is lamb skin. It's pretty soft. The tag does not say, so I'll have to look it up to see what this one was in. And then of course we've got the chip right there, and one zipper pocket at the back. I love the Chanel 19. It is extremely functional bag. So really happy to have this. I'm going to be actually selling some of my other bags to be able to fund this one, because it was not time for this. I recently bought my son a car. I have additional expenses right now because of my work situation, and it was not time, so I am going to offset some of the price of this by selling a bag and selling probably a couple of SLGs that I've never used. But anyways, this is the beautiful Chanel 19 caramel. Thank you so much for joining me on this unboxing. I would love to hear from you. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me out. I am trying to get back into this, and I would really appreciate the support. Thanks so much, and have a blessed